ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Right time.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, get a piece. Hey, man, I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. I'm very confident, bro.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted to tell you when you got in. Say it, bro. Nah, it wasn't none, dog.
A give to Bell. So they get half of what they
that was a
needed.
good exercise, but nah, I wasn't
there.
going in.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
You. Whip. Watch the whip. Keep going up.
Back to throw, Darnold. This is Anderson over the middle. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run with Elliott, and he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point by
G-Man.
And good. And it's now
People know what I'm going to do.
game.
And I still run it. Come on, man.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Check back. Switch. Young lady. Young lady. Hey, one set.
Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. He's looking deep for Bell. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Check 24, check 24. And 80.
From the 38, Darnold. Got an open man, it's a new one. And this time not quite to the 30, he'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run. Out, 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 out. Young lady.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Jamison Crowder, 31 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Forward in. Mike, front forward. Run. Jim.
They'll give to Elliott running left. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On 3rd down, Elliott. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again to Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
54, Mike. Let's go, D. Check 31. Check 31.
On third down, Elliott. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Prescott on fourth down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ja'Kai Polite, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
On first down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from
everything
the 28.
good?
To throw is Darnold. Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Okay.
16 yards, a first down. One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about
was it
3. A short gain of just over 2 yards
it's,
as the first half clock
one of the
dips
things
inside
I know,
of 3
because I be having them headaches too. You think she drinking enough water? Is she a little dehydrated?
Under 10, 10.
On second down,
nah, because I be having them, bro. Like, that's one of the reasons why them little Advil PMs work. But and also a good reason, like, no lie, G, why the little good man medicine work, because it be relieving me of my headaches too.
So that means one in halftime. Adjustments time,
yeah,
right?
bro. So that's the only reason I had asked. Like, that makes sense. Like, because I always know I need to drink some more water.
Blockers, find those guys and get in that direction.
Look, your little brother know a little something, baby know a little something.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
How you looking in your game right now?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Bravo. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check that.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline
I just finished my first preseason game.
Why not a penalty?
Bruh,
what did you see?
Yeah, I think you got
I tell you one thing, G.
Officials are instructed.
Everything was working for me, bro. Like the G-Man sweep, they was getting on that a little better. But as I was running my little stretch plays, Ezekiel had like 300-some yards rushing, bro. Like, and I played on all Madden, so I beat the computer 30-3. So I said, okay, this how it's going. Yeah, bro.
And some room to maneuver. And just shutting him off there.
Yeah, bro.
And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard
computer
line.
looked like it was straight,
bro. The highlight is shown of this play. All attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return. Yardage that we won't even account for in the box score may help them win the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that 1st down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll try to left side. It's Elliott, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd down, it's Elliott. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Oh, really?
On 1st down, Elliott. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout.
I like the Saints playbook. Yeah, I like the Saints playbook. Actually, I'm familiar with it.
Number 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. It's Elliott, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, you hurt the man.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Maher is good, and that will do it. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Oh, yeah, good game right now. Good game right now.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
What you laughing at, G?
Bro, at my job, they doing this safety stuff, so now they're putting the paint in a little area in the shops where if you have your computer.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. 2nd half starts with a carry by Elliott. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Oh, man.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, man.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try the left side. It's Weber. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Wow.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
There it is. There it is. I knew. There it is.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
We could talk about it, Jim, on live. We got watches too.
1st and 10
I got you.
at their own 16.
I got you.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here we go. Here we go. Double time. Everyone got 4 down.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
What?
At the 31-yard line.
50. 57.
Wow.
They're not ready for this.
Elliott running right. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
They may have a loud mouth sometimes, all the time.
There on the
You know, we talking about a little bit
Give a lot
G-Mon,
of credit to the
G-Mon.
offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay.
Oh, water all day. Water all day, G-Mon.
They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
H2O.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. 54. Here we go, G. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. He's got a man, complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third.
Right. Oh, what a beautiful pass, Tim.
That was computer fucked up. I thought I gave him the go back. Fucked that completely up. Come on, nigga.
Get on the chat, Tim, dog. You on the phone up, G. Come on. Oh man, I threw a ball. It was supposed to get intercept, but it went over Tim's head, and my man wound up catching it. And it was 4th and like 15. Good 4th and 15, G-Man. Those hurt. Those hurt.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Henry Anderson on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 33-yard line.
Mike, 54. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Yes. No. I just regular.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Oh, he sheds himself free. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. 84 yards, and the Jets are going to take the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. They start on the ground with Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah,
one of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Slam, slam, slam.
On the counter, here's Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. A gain there of 21 yards. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
17-10, Tim winning, G-Man. He about to
be quick with your delivery.
Get his shit picked off.
To get a ball in
shit.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Darnold. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
See, the computer not hard to beat up.
And the lead now up to 14. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.